Hi, my name is Officer Voyles. I'm from Kent State University Police, and even when a fire happens in the buildings, you're still going to first see one of us there coming, and the fire department right behind us. One of the things we did today is we basically cooked a cup of macaroni and cheese for you. If you look closely here, it is just a block of ash. There wasn't enough water in there, and it turned into ashes. If I squeezed it hard enough, it would break apart. If you look at this, you got the fire coming out here. Still a little hot there, and the inside there. The big thing we want you guys to do, we're really worried about safety in the dorms. Sometimes safety isn't something that you think about when you're in the dorms having fun and doing whatever, or 3 o'clock in the morning when you're doing a midnight snack. You're thinking, I'm hungry and I need to go to the bathroom. You throw your microwave, you throw your mac and cheese in there, you push 5 minutes, and then you walk away. The big thing about this, guys, is that it's going to empty out your dorm. It's going to stink up the place, and it's going to make it so that your friends aren't really happy with you at 3 in the morning, especially in the middle of winter. Okay, so just be aware of what you're doing when you put your stuff in the microwave. Stay with the microwave. The numbers on the side here, the top 6 numbers are automatic. So if you push a 1, it's 1 minute. Push a 2, it's 2 minutes. If you go to put something in the microwave for 50 seconds, you type 50, you didn't put it in for 50 seconds, you put it in for 5 minutes. If you walk away from that to go to the bathroom, you come back, your dorm is emptied. Okay? If that happens, exit out of the building because of the smoke detector, but let the police officers know when they get there that, hey, it was my room, it was just burnt food, there's not a fire, and open your window so that it will air out. We will clear things up, we'll get your name. All right, and we'll write a report. It's not a report that's going to put you in trouble, it's just going to say that this thing happened and you need to be more careful, and we'll give you a little bit of a tiny lecture at that time. Nothing horrible, okay? The bigger part here is that we want to make sure that your smoke detector isn't covered, okay? I've seen quite a few go into students' dorms or residence halls, rooms when we're there, and we'll be talking about something else, and the smoke alarm will be there, but it'll be taped over, covered, because of whatever reason you guys are doing it. We all know the reasons, but I'm not going to get into all of them. You know why they're covered. Don't cover them. It's still against the law, okay? If we go into your room and this is covered and you did this, then there will be problems, okay? So don't cover them. It's a smoke-free environment. Don't be smoking in your rooms, okay? These are not just set off by smoke, okay? And this is for my ladies and my fashion-forward men. If you are straightening your hair or doing your hair using hairspray or anything like that, these will be set off by the fumes of your hair. Also will be set off by the hairspray itself. Keep these things away from it. If you've bunked your beds and the fire extinguisher, the smoke alarm is over, say, your TV, and you put your food right here and it's in a hot thing of ramen and the steam hits that, guess what? Guess who's coming to have dinner with you? The fire department and me, okay? So make enough for all of us if that's what you're gonna do. Otherwise, let's just keep it away from the smoke detector. And here's the thing, accidents happen. If you burn your popcorn or you burn your ramen or you burn your mac and cheese and it's not a life-threatening thing, open your windows before you leave the room. Let it start to air out. It'll help us, so when we get there faster, that means we can clear the building faster and we can get the students back in there faster and turn off the alarms and they stay off, okay? Again, every building on our campus has fire alarms, has pool stations, has smoke detectors. Don't be smoking in the dorms. Don't be taping over the smoke detectors to get away with things, okay? As far as fire extinguishers go, there's a fire extinguisher on every floor, correct? Every floor in your dorm, in your residence hall. You should be aware of this. These are not for fun. These are for safety purposes to put out a fire. You have permission to use these if you have a fire in your room. That's what they're there for. You don't have to wait for me to get there or wait for the fire department to get there. If there is a fire with flames, you can use this. All you do is pull the pin, aim the nozzle, and go towards the low end of the fire, okay? You're allowed to use this for a fire. You go to the low end here and you spray it, just like that, all right? So if it's a big fire and it's spread out, you just go to the bottom part of it, just like that, okay? This will empty rather quickly. I'm not telling you that you're required to be the fireman of your resident hall, okay? If you don't feel safe and you want to get out of that resident hall, get out of that resident hall, pull the pull station on your way out. If you're the kind of person who wants to be a firefighter later on or is into safety stuff and you feel competent to do this, pull it out, bring this up here and just spray it like you're supposed to, okay? That's all you have to do. That powder's gonna put that fire out. Do not use it as a prank with your friends. Because here's the thing, if you do that, these get checked every day by our fire safety people. They're required to walk through all the buildings to make sure that these are okay. If they're pulled and tampered with or expelled without us knowing, that entire floor gets charged for refilling it, okay? So if one of your friends is joking around, they're gonna make it so that there's money owed on your account in your room, under your name, because we don't have somebody saying, oh, it was Rick from 318 that did this, okay? So understand that this is not a toy, but it will save you. You can also bring your own fire extinguishers from home if you want to have them in your dorm. We have no problem with that. Fire extinguishers are for safety. Pull stations.
When there's a fire, the main thing is you just want to get out of the building. You want to get out as fast as possible. You want to leave anything behind. Just leave it all and go. On your way out, there's a fire. You want to pull down on the alarm panel, on the pull station. It'll sound the alarm, and it'll sound very loud. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot louder than this, but this gives you a general idea of what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be annoying. It's basically gonna want you to get out. And if you don't like the noise, get out. It's saving your life and everyone else's life.
And lastly, again, I'm just gonna reiterate. We know that in Ohio, marijuana is legal. It does not mean it's legal on campus, okay? Covering this to have a little bit of a nighttime smoke is gonna get you in trouble. And it's illegal to cover this with anything. By the way, even though you go nose blind to it, nobody else does. Someone's gonna report you. We're gonna smell you coming off we're gonna coming out of your room. You don't wanna get in trouble for it, okay? It may be legal, but it's not legal on campus, and it's not legal if you're under 21. So obey the law, don't cover things up, and have a good time on campus. Keep each other safe, because what do? Flashes take care of flashes. You have a good one.